Tom,
You
over
lose your
here.
voice though?
Good, man. 10 more enough.
Tom, over here. Patrick Mahomes, what did you think overall of his ability to throw the ball down the field and make big plays like he did in this football game?
Yeah, he made some big ones. He made a lot of big ones. The one at the end to Tyreek was a great throw, and he had some other great throws. So tough to slow those guys down. They've been scoring a lot of points all year. They're going to be pretty tough to stop. So glad we had our last shot, and glad we took advantage of it.
Tom, a couple of passes late in the game, one to Chris down the right side,
Yep.
And then the other to Gronk. Can you take us through your thought process? What did you see that led you to go to Chris in particular, but then on the ball to Gronk?
Well, Chris was running. There was some other things kind of going on in that play, and he stayed alive. I've hit him on that a bunch over the last 2.5 years, and he's got enough speed to separate down the field, and I threw it up high enough to try to give him a chance to run under it. So he made a great play, got the PI too, and we needed a good fourth quarter, and we played well offensively. Okay.
Hi, Tom. Did you envision this coming down to a last series, and what was the confidence level like in the huddle on that final drive?
Yeah, it was pretty. We had confidence. I think. I'm glad when he was running, Tyreek was running to score. I said, good. Score quick, because then we had enough time. They had one timeout left and gave us a little time to go down and kick the field goal. So I don't know if we punted tonight. Did we punt? So no punts. I still think we missed some opportunities out there, but made some situational plays when we needed it. The short yardages. We really lost the game last year on some short yardages. I thought we were pretty good in it tonight. So that was real positive.
I want to ask you about your 4-yard touchdown run. Did you feel that you were getting tackled at the time? You fake throwing the ball, and the guy let go of you. Were you surprised you even got to the end zone?
Yeah, I didn't know what happened. They had, they doubled 3 guys on the play, and I'm just glad. I got to watch it tomorrow, but I got close to the goal line and figured I'd just try to get it in. We needed it.
Tom, down low here. This type of game, you mentioned you probably maybe left some points on the board, some decisions maybe you would want to have back. At the same time, how much can this game show that there's mental toughness, among the players and the ability to make the clutch plays when you had to make them?
Yeah. I think we have a lot of clutch players. I think we have no problem grinding it out. That's what the football season is all about. I don't think we've seen our best. I think we can all play a lot better. I think that's what we plan to do.
Tom, was this just a shootout? Was this the most fun you had playing football in some time? I mean, it was just back and forth all night, you and Patrick Mahomes. Can you just talk about the fun, the exhilaration that it was to play in this game?
It was pretty good. We had control, and then we let them back in the game with some, the fumble was a bad play. But, they were making plays on offense. We were making plays. And we talked about competing for 60 minutes, and that's what it took. It took us right down to the last 3 seconds.
Tom at the front. You made 5 completions to Josh. You went with him with the first play of the game. You had the pass interference, which is almost a long touchdown, but also there were times where you looked like you weren't quite on the same page. You looked like he was going to do something, didn't. Where would you say you are with your relationship with him now, and your comfort level, and where he is in the playbook and the understanding of what you want from him?
Yeah, we're working at it. I mean, I think he's only been here for 4 weeks, something like that, 3 weeks. So I actually think it's pretty impressive, what he's done. To come out and play as much as he's played, our offense is certainly not easy. So we're just building on it. We're going to work at it every day, try to get better. And, I have no doubt we'll be on the same page, as the season goes.
Tom, you got the ball back with 3:03 on that last drive, and you killed the clock and got the game-winning field goal. How good was it to not give them any time left and get the win?
That was great. I was happy we made the 3rd and 1. That gave us a great opportunity. And then we hit some other plays. James made some great catch and runs. Then the big play to Gronk. He got a matchup and made a big play. He's been making a lot of those this career. I'll keep throwing to him in the biggest moments. Last one.
Hey, Tom, how big is Josh McDaniels when it comes down to crunch time and that you guys are on the same page and he's able to open up the offense even more for you?
Yeah, he's good every time. Crunch time, mid-time, start. Our execution can be even better, I think. And, we, as coaches, work hard into the night, long hours, trying to come up with schemes to help us win. And it's frustrating because I think we're all perfectionists in one way or another. And but he put together a great plan, and we executed it, well enough. But I still think we can do a better job. So have a good night. Thank you.
Well, that was a great job by our players, coaching staff tonight. Just battling for 60 minutes. We talked about it all week. We really haven't played a close game this year. We expected it to be that way, and it certainly was. So, just Kansas City's a good football team. Andy does a great job, as he always does, and they're tough to handle. But in the end, we were able to just do a little bit more, do enough, and again, just really proud of the way we competed tonight, all the way through, from the opening kickoff to the final kick. It was just a great effort. We had a good week where we really worked hard during the week to prepare for them. And again, they're tough to prepare for, but I thought we went out there and played hard, played for 60 minutes, and so I think we deserved it.
Bill, you've talked a lot about situational football, and you had kind of the ultimate situation with 3:03 left on the clock and the possession of the ball.
7, Dak Prescott.
How much game planning and design goes into that situation in preparation and going down the course of the field and kicking the field goal as time expires and not giving them a chance to respond?
Well, we talk about it every week, and again, each situation is a little bit different based on time, timeouts, and score, and so forth. So, but this one ended up playing out good for us. We had the final possession, we had the final opportunity, and we made it. So it's great. Josh called a great game. We had great execution in that drive by a lot of different people. So yeah, but we work on that stuff every week, both ways. If they had it, if we had it, need a touchdown, need a field goal, so forth. So yeah, try to be prepared for that.
Coach, their team speed was obviously a challenge, and
Hill, yeah, Hill,
okay, gotcha, yeah. And Patrick, his ability to extend plays, competing against them in real time, what was?
Yeah, he did that. He made some, we made some, but Hill's such an explosive player. Obviously, we knew that going in, and we saw it firsthand.
Thank you.
Bill, in a game that featured so much production through the air and especially a lot of long balls, Tom touched on really a critical play on that final drive, the 3rd-and-1 handoff to Sony, and as good a game as he had up to that point. What did that play demonstrate about his evolution or maturity as a running back? Because I think Zoe pointed out, had he stayed high, he probably wouldn't have gotten the first down, but he was able to fit through and pick up that first
Sonny
down.
runs hard. He's picked up a lot of tough yards for us. I mean, that was a big run. Obviously, Tom's touchdown run was a big run. Not the guy you think you're going to get that from, but he did a great job at